Let's see it.
Welcome to episode 20 of my premium podcast, Experience and Friends, hosted by Splash Jordan. After a brief hiatus, I'm ready to cook up again. I'm joined today by longtime friends, Nate and Dre. Nate is an engineer turned revolutionary, and Dre is a peace-loving family man. Both of these men are fathers, role models, and pillars of support in the community. Also joining us is Dre's significant other, Denise. If you like this episode, please subscribe, like, comment, rate, share my podcast. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Splash Jordan. No more stalling and friends, episode 20. Let's get to it. I want to get this out of the way first. When we were trying to set this up yesterday, he had the nerve to call me and was like, "Man, I seen Atlanta and it wasn't all that good." I'm like, "Have you seen Atlanta?"
Bruh, I love Atlanta. I've seen Atlanta, yes.
How do you feel about it, Denise? You like it?
I do like it. I think it has a lot of things that a lot of people can relate to.
What didn't you like about it?
I just feel like it's compounding blackness. Like it's just trying too hard to be black.
Yeah. I agree with everything said. I agree. I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I think it's cool, but I think it gets up. And I'm a huge Gambino fan. Like, he's on the must listen, must, interact with list. But I do think that it's a little early for some of the praise that it gets.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Do you think the reason that it compounds a lot of blackness is because it's trying to make it easy for white people to digest?
It is only 30 minutes.
That's another problem.
Right. But it is on a network
That
where
white guys watch.
that white guys watch. So it's made to be accessible for everybody to see exactly how it looks like when you in zone 6 or wherever they be at. I got it. My biggest complaint with it though is that nothing's happening. We're 4 episodes deep and nothing's really happened, like at all. So I'm gonna wait till this episode. I think there's only 10 episodes this season, so tonight will be halfway through the season. So once I see what happens tonight, I can make a decision where it's just like, where this is going to go for me. But I'm going to still watch it, though. I'll still support it. I mean, I think it's a super dope show, what ifs.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it, still support it. It's just like, it just tries so hard, man. And like you said, there's nothing going on. But like Paperboy's friend, like he's the truth.
He's the truth.
He is the truth.
He's kind of like the sleep hitter on the low.
Yeah, like he's the reason I watched the show.
Yeah, first of all, he'd be like dirty fresh. Like he kind of he looked like he don't got a lot of money, but he be so fly on the low, like
making moves.
Yeah, he just be super fly. That last episode really put him in like a special light.
Yeah,
like he looked
Yeah, he put him into like the Jiraiya, like for a second there, bro. Like the way he was going around, like flip that, flip this,
right,
flip that. You said you didn't need the money
with no problem, right?
With no problem.
Like, they about to make these cane corsos, dog. You about to be rich.
That was something that kind of annoyed me. I was like, my nigga, you was at the pawn shop. You decided to get a motherfucking sword.
Right.
That wasn't the smartest thing. Like, you broke.
From like the standpoint, you would have thought that he would have known that was like a $900 sword, though. He was just about to flip the shit, but he just did like 3-4 other steps. I mean, to really look out for who's got. I mean, niggas po, like you say. I mean, the show with the way the witty humor, I feel like it's spot on for people our age who are like going through some shit. Who are like the spiel that he gave about being poor, bro. I was like, my nigga, throw up a black fist. Like, ain't nobody got no time to be worried about no shit because niggas are poor, trying to fucking do our day-to-day thing.
Yeah, but yo, at the end when he was like, yeah, man, just go sell my phone. I get a new one every week so they don't track me. I'm like, bro, this dude ain't poor.
Right.
I need to know more about him.
Yeah, this dude's not broke. True indeed. Enlighten us on the protest. On your experience.
My experience. The very first night, what was it, Wednesday?
That was a Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Tuesday night. He gets shot. I'm watching the live stream on Facebook. I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm about to go down there. And so I go down there. You know where Old Concord meets W.T. Harris? They have that part blocked off. So like the only way to get there is to come from like North Tryon down Ore Road, turn up Old Concord, and drive all the way down. So like when you get there, it's like a whole bunch of black people. It's like the radical black people. It ain't like no kumbaya going on out here. They're like, fuck you, fuck this. And they was just sitting there. And then like maybe 20 minutes went by, the Cats bus come. And like when the Cats bus comes, like everybody's like, why is the Cats bus coming down so far? And then the Ninja Turtles hop off.
The Ninja Turtles?
Yes, the Ninja Turtles hopped off off the Cats bus.
It was strapped.
Yeah. So they hop off. As soon as they hop off, you already can tell that something about to go down because the regular police officers, they're putting on their Ninja Turtle gear. So as soon as they get it all on, they get in formation and they start tossing out the tear gas and the rubber bullets. Now, when the tear gas, when it first came, it's like this wave of just stinging, the irritation, all of that, your eyes just watering, all of that. And I'm so happy I brought a bottle of water with me. So I'm just sitting there like just dousing my face with water the whole time, just dousing it. People over there passed out, getting hit from the canisters. Like a couple people were just like tossing them on the ground, and then like some people were shooting them out of guns. And so like people were getting hit in the head with them, passing out, and then they started to move the line. And whenever they move the line, sometimes they'll start walking, and then sometimes they'll just take off in a full-on sprint. And like that night on that bridge, they took off in a sprint. And like the people that were getting left behind, like falling, Trump, like they were just soaking them up like paper towels on a table. It was crazy. But that was the only night I really saw like that type of protest. That was the same night when they went to the Walmart, went to the highway. It was like all of that tear gas they passed out, man, just dispersed everyone like different ways. Yeah. And so everybody started looting. The next night it was okay.
I was kind of hot. I didn't get on none of the looting either.
Yeah, me too, bro. After I realized, like, after I saw on Facebook the next day, dude was selling PlayStation 4 controllers for $15. I could have got one of them.
Could have got the whole thing.
Yeah.
They got them right there.
Yeah.
They're just down there. You
Yeah,
can smash that glass. And then one of the nights they was at South Park Mall, I heard for a little minute. I'm like, damn, I could have got some of the Chewies. You know what I'm saying? I could have got some Chewies, some Gucci loafs. Like, it was definitely an opportunity to come up. So, how many did you go to? Just those two? Tuesday and Wednesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, those
Tuesday
two.
And Wednesday.
Wednesday was different though. Wednesday, when we went downtown, there was 3 groups. There was the youth group, there was Black Lives Matter, and there was the Fuck Shit Up group. The Fuck Shit Up group, they were in between the both of those groups. So like at first, me and Kevin, we were marching with the youth group, and we marched from Marshall Park all the way down to AME Zion. By the time we got to AME Zion, like they was like, man, nah, hell nah, we ain't come here to get no saved. Like they was like, we gonna take it to the epicenter.
Right.
And so I had my megaphone. I'm like, let's take it to the police department. And they was like, nah, we're gonna go to the epicenter. So I went home, and then they went to the epicenter, and then they went to the police department. I was like, dang, man, they should have went to the police department first. It would have turned out differently because they could have dispersed from the police department, went to the epicenter, shut down the epicenter for the night. And the police officers wouldn't have felt so threatened to the point where they was out there killing people with rubber bullets.
So you're convinced that Justin Carr was slain by
a rubber bullet?
A rubber bullet.
Yeah. Did you hear the testimonies last night at the Charlotte
Charlotte council meeting?
They had a council meeting.
I didn't.
Yeah, some of the women were out there was like, I got shot with rubber bullets too. He was standing right next to me. It was definitely a rubber bullet.
So what about the guy who admitted to it?
Man, they probably had some old school dirt on him, on some 1990s New York police cop shit. He had to drop a plea deal. Like,
you think that sort of thing actually happens? Like, you think those types of conspiracies are like legit?
Absolutely.
What are you talking about, bro?
Absolutely.
I mean, Noriega, those things totally happen, bro. So, yeah.
Bro, have you seen the video of the 2 cops that took the guy's cell phone and they put it on the car? Then they just planted some shit on him, and then they gave him a cell phone back, unbeknownst to them that it was still recording.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, bro, they do that shit, man.
Wow, and cover it up.
And cover it up.
A bit of crack on.
Do you hear about the woman that shot herself and blamed it on the guy?
No.
The female police officer?
No.
Yeah.
Where is this?
I have no idea.
So, a female
I want
police
to say
officer
Minnesota.
shot herself and blamed it on someone else.
I be Tennessee. Yeah, she shot herself and blamed it on a black guy.
That's just low.
It was so crazy. It was so disgusting to see the type of response Like when these types of things happen, you can see how people really feel
deep down
and what they think. I'm like, the police is out here killing everybody.
Yes,
they're out here killing everybody. And I saw a post today, and they were like, okay, there's more whites killed by police than black. Okay, so get out there, my nigga.
Do
something about
but
that shit, bro. That shit is
I mean, but if you think about it, then if you really say all lives matter, y'all would be real gung ho about ending
right, because they're killing
police brutality.
They're killing y'all too.
Anybody.
They're killing anyone. Even though they tried to cover it up and say that a black man shot Keith Lamont Scott, which I don't believe, but there are plenty of black men who are police officers, who are killing anybody. Once you put that suit on and you put that badge on, you turn fucking crazy. You get brainwashed, you get indoctrinated to where you think any type of person in this particular situation needs to get murked out. Mm-hmm. So it's like, y'all sitting here trying to disprove something, but nigga, you next.
Yeah.
You next. That same week, 5 Hispanics got murked out.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's not even covered in the media.
It's not even it's covered in the media for us because we're like, nah, we're not dealing with it no more. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We bringing it up. Y'all, if y'all want to just keep sweeping something under the rug and keep getting murked out by the police, you go right ahead.
I don't even think it's sweeping it under the rug at this point. I think it's the type of media that you choose to subscribe to.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of times on Facebook, you can see someone who comments on a post, go to their page, and see they're looking at a totally different set of news. What they are reading isn't necessarily what we are reading, but we're reading it because we're enlightened and we're looking for information outside of the box.
Right.
But as I call it, if you drink the propaganda tea, you opt to not think outside of the box. At this point, it's the information age. We have access to everything.
We do.
Dog, and I'm talking about the government toss out a lot of propaganda, dog.
Right.
And I mean, they have, people that, an agency that just comments on shit, just make propaganda up. They'll give you a true story just, so you can believe them, just so they can just start dropping in propaganda. It's advanced, cyber warfare on Facebook, and people don't even realize it.
Yeah. I try to just, that's why I don't really be on them social medias like that once it's to post a new episode, but just the stuff I see, I'm like, man, what?
Yeah.
What? What are you? I don't know.
And I mean, and people really misuse a lot of the information that is. Just because you can Google something does not mean that it's factual.
Right.
You have to dig deeper.
You got to look at the actual website that Google link sends you to.
Exactly.
Because it'll send you to some shit that says bluelivesmatters.org.
Right. Out here.
Right. And you reading a whole bunch of shit about, a quick Google search of his background. What does his background have to do with anything?
Damn thing.
What does that do with anything? If that's the case, then they should be allowed to just walk up into the jail cells and just start murking cats out. These nothing but criminals up in here.
Right.
I mean, they've done all the same stuff. So why are they getting somewhat respected as far as not being murdered?
Right. When do you decide to put on a judge hat?
Right.
And when do you take it off? What? How do you do that?
I don't know, man. And when I continue to see people who are black cops today, I'm like, what is this job worth to you? I know you make $28,000, if that. You're not getting no kind of respect right now. What are you in it for? If not to go on these power trips, because you're not getting any type of fulfillment out of this. Half of y'all not studying to be no lawyer on the side. You're working your way up, like old buddy who represented Frank Lucas. That's not what you're trying to do. You just out here power tripping every night because you got a gun and a badge, and you feel like you can tell me what to do. I mean, I'm all for the protest. I mean, people are allowed to express themselves however they want to express themselves, but I'm just the protesting just ain't me. That's just not my thing.
But bruh, they are out here though.
Yeah, bro.
These white people are out here, dog. They are out here at these protests, man. The first two nights, it was predominantly black, but
after
that, it looked like Hershey's cookies and cream.
I mean, I'm
bar.
part of. I'm in a couple of these secret groups.
Yeah, I'm in one of them secret groups
that are on Facebook and such. and you see a lot of white people asking for white allies and asking them to do things at the football game.